G'day everybody, Rhett here with the reserves match report for our round 17 hit out against Uni Blacks, a week in which we had a full quota of players. Big thank you to Ed Fury from coming up from the threes and Evan McVeigh, who also came up from the 19s to ensure that we had 22 players that could roll out against a side that were sitting 7th. So a bit of a mid-table clash with us being 6th, and obviously very keen to finish off the year on a strong note. A bit of a tricky breeze out there at Melbourne University with it coming across the ground but favouring definitely one end, to which we kicked with it in the first quarter and made the most of our opportunities. We got out of the blocks really, really well. Went in at quarter time, 5 goals 3, 33 to Uni Black solitary goal. So really, really pleased with the way in which we were able to start the game, control the footy. In hindsight, probably a little bit too ahead of ourselves at quarter time. They came out in the second quarter. We continued to play a little bit of an over-attacking brand of footy, and it came back to bite us a little bit. They controlled majority of the quarter, outnumbered us, out-hunted us, and they went in at quarter time, having cut the deficit to 15 points. So 5 goals 6 to 3 goals 3. Had a good chat at half time, just around trying to address a few things by way of when to go fast and when to slow down and lock down and force repeat stoppage. And pleasingly, the boys went out in the second half, and in the third quarter, they listened to instruction and played quite well. We managed to kick 3 goals straight into that with that tricky breeze at our back. However, they ran the ball up quite well and did get a score on the board as well, whereby they kicked 3 goals 4. So luckily, our accuracy got our reward for effort, and we did hold an advantage there, 8 goals 6 to 6 goals 7 at 3/4 time. Last quarter, obviously, just with our noses in front, 15 points, but them coming home with a breeze. We threw a couple of our experienced players behind the ball and just spoke about controlling the game as much as we possibly can, and we did exactly that. We denied them the opportunity, and as a result, we did run out victors, 10 goals 7, 67 to 7 goals 10, 52. So holding that 15-point lead and obviously going out. Pretty comfortable winners overall. I think other than that little lapse in the second quarter, we played really, really well, and I was very, very pleased with the boys were able to get good reward for effort after the last couple of weeks, particularly 2 pretty average losses, albeit against very good opposition in Xavier and Brighton. Some steps in the right direction last week, and then to be able to cash in on the weekend was really, really pleasing. So well done to the boys. Our better players, Ryan Walsh, I thought, came back from the ones. I thought he was a standout player all day, played across half-back, didn't let the ball pass him, and well done to him. Gabe Kennedy really has found his spot on a wing since he's come up since just before the bye, the double bye mid-year. Obviously come up from the threes. We've played him on a wing, and he's really owned that spot, so getting plenty of the ball and got on the end of a couple of goals as well. And I thought Shilo and Sugar, both partners in crime on the ball, got us a lot of drive and had a big impact on the result. So well done to those boys. So we now go on to our round 18 game, last game of the year, obviously against Old Haileybury, who are struggling a little bit, sitting on the bottom of the ladder. So just very, very keen to finish the year off on a very positive note, and we'll be putting in a lot of work during the week at training to ensure that that's the case. Thank you.